सत श्री अकाल सारिਆਂ ਨੂੰ मैं डॉक्टर मीनाक्षी SURESCORE IELTS इंस्टीट्यूट बरनाला तो ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਸਪੀਕਿੰਗ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਕੰਡਕਟ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗੇ ਹਾਂ ਸੋ ਆਈ ਹੋਪ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਐਂਡ ਲਾਸਟ ਤੇ ਬੈਂਡ ਸਕੋਰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੱਸੋਗੇ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਓਕੇ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ Welcome to the speaking portion of IELTS exam. My name is Dr. Meenakshi and I will be your examiner for today's speaking test. I'm going to record it for the clerical purposes. Let's begin.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your full name?
My name is Simran Kaur.
How may I call you?
You may address me by my first name Simran.
Where do you come from?
I am a dweller of Barnala city, which is district itself.
Okay, that's good. May I see your identity?
Yes.
Okay, Simran. Thank you. Let's talk about chocolate. How often do you eat chocolate?
Being a sweet tooth person, I love to eat chocolate on my daily basis because it gives me energy.
Okay. What's your favorite flavor?
Well, I love to eat Kit Kat because of its crunchiness.
Yeah, that's good. Is chocolate expensive in your country?
Well, not all the chocolates, but if I talk about some special brands chocolate which are imported from the foreign countries, these are expensive.
Okay. Is chocolate popular in your country?
Yes, of course, chocolates are very famous in my nation because some people consider it as a token of love.
Yes. Let's talk about weekends. Do you like weekends?
Yes, of course, I love weekends because in the weekends I can do my favorite activities or also do my pending work.
How do you usually spend your weekends?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, I usually spend my weekends in my for doing my pending work or also help my mother in household chores.
Very good. In your country, do men and women usually do the same kind of things on the weekends?
Well, I don't think so because if I talk about the girls, they mostly prefer to spend their weekend on the home. But if I talk about the men, then they prefer to go for outings on the weekends with their friends.
Yes. Okay. When you spend your time with your family?
Well, I spend time with my family members on daily basis because I live with them and especially on the night time.
Okay. What kind of activities do you like to do with your family members?
Well, I love to play some games with my family members. Apart from it, I love to talk with them on night time.
Okay. What did you do on the last weekend?
I vividly remiss that on my last weekend, I go to Sikh temple with my family members.
Okay. What are you going to do on the next weekend?
Well, I don't have plan, but if I think I will go to a Sikh temple.
Okay. Do you like working on the weekends?
Yes, of course. I love to work on weekends of my pending work, as I mentioned earlier, or also do some activities.
Okay. Do you think employees should have to work on the weekends?
Well, I don't think, but if they have any pending work or some important work, then they should definitely do it. Otherwise, they should spend time with their family members in order to strengthen their bondings.
Okay, let's talk about language. How many languages can you speak?
I can speak 3 languages: Hindi, Punjabi, and English.
Would you like to learn more languages?
Yes, of course. I love to learn some new languages which are beneficial for me in my upcoming time for communicating with others.
Okay, which language do you consider is the most important to learn?
Well, I think English is most important because as nowadays it is also international language and it is very useful in not only in academics but also in workplace.
That is the end of part 1. Now we will continue with part 2. For part 2, I will show you a card with some questions on it. Here it is. Along with that, you have paper and pencil to make notes. Okay. Now you will have 1 minute to prepare it. The time starts now. And the cue card is: describe a difficult task you have completed at work or study that you felt proud of. You should say, number 1, what the task was, how you completed it, why the task was difficult, and why you were proud of the completion of the task. Done? Now you will have 2 minutes. Okay? Before that also I can make you stop. Your time starts now.
Well, I think doing difficult tasks is essential for everyone because in order to know about their weaknesses or strength, and I also do some countless tasks in my life, but some of them are easy as a pie or some of them are difficult as a rock, but now I shed light on a daunting task which I completed and I felt proud on myself. I vividly remember that when I was in my 12th standard, my school authorities organized a speech competition which was essential for all students, and I am passenger of that same lane, so I have to participated in that competition. But this competition was very difficult for me because of claustrophobia. I cannot speak confidently in front of other, or also I have only 2 days to prepare it. So on that time my mother appreciated me and encouraged me for that task, and she suggested me to practice in front of other people, and also she suggested me for mirror practice, and I also followed the same thing that suggested by my mother. So if I talk about my feeling, then on the day of the speech competition, I was bubbling with the enthusiasm because of my practice, and I gave speech confidently in front of other where were almost 500 people involved. So on that time I felt very proud on me because when judges announced the result, I was awestruck because I bagged first prize, and also everyone approached for me and appreciated me for
Very
my
good.
speech.
Stop. Okay, let's we talk about follow-up questions. What are the things that make people feel proud?
Well, there are a number of things that by which people feel proud. If I talk about the younger one, they feel proud when they get success in their academics or achieve higher grades. They feel proud. But if I talk about the elder ones, they feel proud when their children achieve success in their life.
Okay. Do people often feel proud of themselves when they complete a difficult task?
Yes, of course, people feel proud on themselves when they do some daunting task because they think that everyone is not able to do that same task, so that's why they would definitely feel proud.
Okay. How do young people handle difficult or challenging tasks?
Well, there are a number of ways for challenging difficult tasks. Because of the internet, people take help from the internet, and apart from it, they can take advice from their elder one because they have the best real life experience.
Good. What challenges do young people face today?
Well, there are a number of challenges which are faced by the youngster, but if I talk about the most prominent one is the competition, because it is not available in the workplace but also in the academic sector, and nowadays people have to compete with their not only with their door to door students, but also of the people of the whole world.
Yes. What are the most difficult jobs that people do nowadays?
Well, I consider that all the jobs are difficult. If I talk about a special one, that is the army job, because of they have to put their life in the stake for saving the life of other people.
Yes, that's good. That is the end of your speaking test. Good luck.
Thank you.